Diversity, equity, and inclusion are priorities at Community Health Network. With our commitment to DEI, we're able to create a stronger health system by supporting and uplifting everyone. Through community outreach, education, health equity, recruitment and retention, and supplier diversity initiatives, Community Health Network will continue to bring DEI efforts to the forefront of what we do.
Health Spotlight is presented by Community Health Network. For more information or resources, go to wishtv.com/health-spotlight.
Now, the latest news, updates, and more from the world of health and medicine. This is Medical Minutes, brought to you by Community Health Network.
Our morning checkup features exercise surprises, perhaps, and more as we focus on fitness. When to work out, how often to do it to maximize its benefits. Wish TV medical expert Dr. Janelle Gordon is here with expert insight as a practicing physician. Thanks for coming in early this morning.
Thank you for having me again, Scott.
Do you need to exercise every day, a pattern every other day? Or could you do it as a weekend warrior and still get the benefits?
Exactly. So people are asking that all the time depending on what their schedule is. And oftentimes our schedules may change depending on what our duties are. So actually a study out of Mass General Hospital or Harvard Hospital did find that weekend warriors have just as effective decreased risk of disease as those of us who exercise more frequently.
Are there some problems that really correlate? Those numbers jump out strongly to you?
Yes. So what they found is that for cardiovascular disease and diabetes, those who exercise on the weekend for cardiovascular disease had a 23% decreased risk of disease versus those of us who were exercising more frequently, we had a 28% reduced risk of disease. Now for diabetes, it was 43% compared to 46%. So almost equal.
So yeah, statistically speaking, there may be a fractional improvement with more regular, but those are both strong numbers.
Exactly.
Okay, so the second question then is, how much physical activity do we need each week? What do we need to jam into those weekend sessions or parse out over the days?
Yes, and it depends on what your health risks are and what your health goals are. But in general, we say that for adults, you should be exercising 150 minutes of cardio activity weekly. And again, now we know that could be on the weekend or it could be spread out throughout the week. And then we do recommend 2 days of strength training, which oftentimes we see that our males are getting that done, but many times our female patients are not. And we really want to stress that point, especially in the perimenopausal area when women start to lose muscle mass.
It is interesting because it seems like not so long ago the entire focus was on cardiovascular, and now we hear a lot more about strength training being important.
A lot more. So make sure that you're doing both of those.
How intense should you go? How hard should you go at your exercise?
Yes, so when we say moderate intensity, patients are like, what does that even mean? A good test to be able to figure out, am I exercising hard enough? People ask about the heart rate, but an easy way is, are you able to sing while you're doing that activity comfortably? If you're able to sing, you need to pick up the pace significantly. Now, you could still be able to talk. It may be harder to do it, but singing, if you're just like, la, 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 no, we need to work a little harder, okay, Scott?
So not singing comfortably, doesn't say you have to sing well at all. But
well, you don't necessarily have to be a great singer, but
it's a good test, good litmus test. How big a role can and does exercise play if you are trying to lose weight compared to the nutritional part of it?
Yes, nutrition is number one, and I'm always going to stress that for weight loss. But when we talk about maintaining that lost weight, exercise must be there, and you need to be doing both at the same time. Again, we know we have a lot of people on these GLP-1 agonists, the injections for weight loss. Make sure that you are focusing on nutrition and exercising, including the strength training. And I stressed on that point about women in the perimenopausal period. We don't want you to wait until you get to that point. Make sure you're doing it all along, but it is very much needed once you are in that period.
Specific to weight loss too, and you've had enough conversation with patients over the years, do you see a correlation between somebody being on a regular exercise program and that helping sort of their spirit as they try to tackle the food part?
For sure. Studies have shown that exercise does increase our confidence because, especially if you have an exercise goal that you're working towards, once you achieve it, you realize, hey, I could make this happen. What's my next goal? In terms of either increasing the intensity or trying an exercise that maybe you never thought you were confident enough to even do.
All right. Thoughts about working out. Maybe some news in there that we can use if we think, oh, I can't do it every day. Just do it.
Can't get up Monday through Friday. Hey. Friday, Saturday.
Do something.
Saturday, Sunday, something.
This is Medical Minutes, brought to you by Community Health Network.
Learn more and get more with Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com, and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now.
Now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.